Let's enable Secure Boot on your AMD X870 motherboard in Windows. Let's check system information and validate the Secure Boot settings. Go to the Start menu or Search. Type msinfo32 and open System Information. The BIOS mode setting should be set to UEFI. Secure Boot state should be on. If the BIOS mode is Legacy or MBR, it means Windows was installed in the old Legacy mode. If you play games, modern anti-cheats in Valorant, Faceit, Call of Duty, etc. require your PC to have Secure Boot enabled, UEFI mode set, and your SSD set up as GPT. If you decide to enable Secure Boot and UEFI, make sure you back up your important data to an external drive, a USB stick, or the cloud. A clean Windows install is required. If the BIOS mode is UEFI and Secure Boot state is off, let's check Windows security settings. Go to the Start menu or Search. Type Security Processor and open it. The TPM should display specification version 2.0. If the TPM is missing or incomplete, it likely means TPM is not enabled in the BIOS. Under Status, Attestation and Storage should both be ready. If Attestation is not ready, make sure you have the AMD chipset drivers installed. I'll include a link to the drivers in the video description. Attestation should be enabled after installing the AMD chipset drivers with a reboot. Important: if you skip the next step, your SSDs may no longer boot and the data will be lost. Starting with Windows 11 24H2, Windows may automatically enable BitLocker encryption on your SSDs. To check if encryption is enabled, go to the Start menu or Search. Type BitLocker and open Manage BitLocker. Suspend protection on every drive that shows BitLocker on. Reboot your PC and press Delete to enter the BIOS. Press F7 for Advanced mode. Go to the Advanced tab, AMD FTP Configuration. Set Firmware FTPM switch to enable Firmware FTPM. Click OK. Go to the Exit tab, Save Changes, and Reset. Click OK. Press Delete to enter the BIOS. If it's set to enable Firmware FTPM, go to the Boot tab. Go to CSM Compatible Support module. Set Launch CSM to Disabled. If Launch CSM is enabled, make sure boot from storage devices is set to UEFI only. Go back and go to Secure Boot. If Secure Boot state is set to Setup, Secure Boot keys are not loaded or not set up. If Secure Boot state is set to User, Secure Boot keys are loaded and set up. Set OS type to Windows UEFI mode. Secure Boot mode can be set to Custom or Standard. Important for Linux users: if you're dual booting Linux and already have Secure Boot enabled in Linux, stop right here. You must enable the Microsoft vendor keys and sign the boot x64.efi file in Linux. Refer to the MOK or SBCTL instructions in your OS on how to enable it. If you intend to use only Windows, setting Secure Boot mode to Standard works for most. Setting Secure Boot mode to Custom can work as well. If you decide to choose Custom, go to Key Management. Go to Clear Secure Boot keys if available. Otherwise, go to Install Default Secure Boot keys. A pop-up appears. Load default secure variables. Select Yes. Go to the Exit tab, Save Changes, and Reset. When Windows boots up, it may ask you to set up your PIN again. If it does, reset the PIN and continue. After completing these steps, check to make sure BitLocker is re-enabled. Launch BitLocker from the Start menu. BitLocker should be on and no longer suspended. Launch System Information from the Start menu. Secure Boot state should now be on. Finally, check Security Processor. Attestation and Storage should both be ready. Now you've got Secure Boot and TPM 2.0 enabled on your X870 motherboard in Windows. Thanks for watching and have a good one.